Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Nathan Sensabaugh and Tyler Usosky, with majorette choreography by Terry Probst and percussion instructor Tony Furteber, and led on the field by drum majors Chelsea Dean and Matthew Ricker, we proudly present the musical pride of Cortland, Ohio, the Lakeview High School Marching Band! Hey, what's the 411? The Lakeview Band is here to show you as we prove that we're all of that in a bag of chips and head back into the 1990s in our show entitled, I Had That on Tape. The early 90s saw the rise of grunge, a hybrid of punk and metal that seemed to be the musical style that the youth of the time was looking for. On August 27th of 1991, the band Nirvana debuted their first hit and took grunge to a whole new level. The Lakeview Band is going to rock your world with our first selection that features a trombone solo by Chelsea Dean. Here is Smells Like Teen Spirit. Music from the 90s came in a lot of different styles, and the music exposure came from a lot of different sources. In 1994, NBC debuted a sitcom that became wildly popular, receiving multiple awards including 6 Primetime Emmys, and that show ran for 10 years. That show, of course, is Friends. And along with its fun characters, it also had a catchy theme song. You think the Lakeview Band shouldn't play a song from a sitcom? Talk to the hand, because we're going to feature our majorettes in the song from the Rembrandts. The Rembrandts, I'll Be There For You. Back to 1991 we go, where this established metal band with a following of long-haired 80s headbangers changed the music landscape with an album that seemed to bring metal to everyone. 5 singles off of what is called the Black Album, it hit the radio airwaves, and Metallica and metal was thrust into the mainstream. One of their hits was a song about living on a bus. They were on tour and the freedom that it provided. Bang Your Head with the Lakeview Band and soprano sax soloist Jacob Langmeyer, tenor sax soloist Tommy Peblansky, and baritone soloist Mason Kovac as we play Metallica's Wherever I May Roam. Country music was well represented in the 90s with artists like Garth Brooks, Shania Twain, and Clint Black. But Brooks and Dunn brought us this next one that brought line dancing back with a vengeance. And speaking of dancing, our band council came up with a doozy of a band dance that we're sure will soothe your achy breaky heart. Now we're going to feature our majorettes who've gone country. They are Addison, Bella, Melina, Elizabeth, Bailey, Olivia, and Sophia. You go, girls. The Lakeview Band may have friends in low places, but they know how to get down and play the boot, scootin' boogie. 1990, Ricky Bell, Michael Bivins, and Ronnie DeVoe helped bring New Jack Swing, a fusion of hip-hop and R&B, to the mainstream, with two big hits that put their group, Bell, Biv, DeVoe, on the map. This one will drive you right out of your mind when you see the fancy moves we have in store for you. You think that's all we have to offer for this song? As if. Our percussion is about to raise the roof with a feature that's written by Tony Furtiver and Will Bullock. If I were you, I'd take precaution, because you never trust a bass drum and a smile. Here is Poison. Before we say let's bounce and we check our pages, the Lakeview Band would like to end this show with a couple of lame songs. These next two were very powerful and brought about two important messages. The first, by Radiohead, is about feeling alienated and not fitting in. We feature mellophone soloist Ashley Graysick in Creep. We then segue into a poignant song by the Cranberries that laments the deaths that war brings about. Leah Fabry, Alex Mara, Braden Smith, and Nathan Trum are all trumpet soloists in Zombie. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lakeview Bulldogs! The musical pride of Cortland, Ohio, the Lakeview High School. The Lakeview Marching Band percussion instructor is Tony Furtiver, mellophone instructor Miranda Gerchak, trombone and baritone instructor is Thomas Ruccoli, trumpet instructor Lakeview teacher Dean Schanauer, clarinet instructor Olivia Rose, sax instructor and student teacher is Colin Davis, alumni instructors are majorette choreographer and Lakeview teacher